I want y'all to know that by Jay Prince Jr. being in the middle of the fight, he literally sat there and could have avoided the whole thing. He could have told everybody, hey, fall back, man, because y'all see they with us. They checked in already. They with us.
I mean, at the end of the day, there was a lot of people that saw everything that happened, but nobody expected it to be right there behind them.
And from one thing that everybody know, look, Cam, the man, they sunk the man up, man, at the end of the day. They sunk the man up. And who dropped the location? Who dropped Lil Cam location if didn't nobody know he did that? Once the internet got to the video of what happened with Takeoff, man, RP Takeoff, man, soon as y'all come in the building, man, before you do anything, as soon as they got there, man, they already knew what was finna happen, man. They already knew they wanted Quavo to realize, sit there and bow down to them, man. You gotta understand, Takeoff didn't check in. Takeoff didn't go to Big J Prince Senior house. Y'all gotta understand, it was only Migo, Bands, you feel me, and Quavo. Like, at the end of the day, you can't sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or hold nothing back, because at the end of the day, we know for a fact that they tweet. And that Charleston White even coming out and saying, don't nobody care about MobTies. MobTies is nobody. They only in their own area. Like, at the end of the day, Charleston White, he reached out and said, I just talked to Buddy. Buddy already said Charleston White reached out and said that dude instantly, he was the main one, set the whole thing up. The people who was with Jay Prince now. So you got to understand, why didn't they blow in the crowd, like around Takeoff? The reason they didn't do that because the intended target was Takeoff. People sitting back, they looking at this from a whole different perspective, but you can all take into full consideration and all actual reality that, man, it's another guy gone to senseless violence, man. They sunk that man up, and that man was only there for his album release, man.
I mean, they were down there for a couple of weeks, and a lot of people had an idea where they were because they've been continuing to drop their location, continuing to promote what they're doing, and obviously at the same time, you know, like meeting people while they're promoting. So everybody knew where they were continuously down there.
So when they even came out and said, like, yeah, Jay Prince Jr. stepped over Takeoff, Jay Prince Jr. didn't even help them when they was trying to, like, make sure he was straight. When old girl was like, what should we do? What did Jay Prince Jr. do? The man walked off. The man walked off and said, man, go over there. Go stand over there. Get away from him. We don't want nobody to say that we did nothing. Get away from him. Y'all got to understand this, man. And Jay Prince Jr. walked right back up in the bowling alley after this happened, man.
I mean, maybe he thought that it was going to continue on. Maybe he thought that there was more intended.
They wanted to leave a scene before the people pulled up.
Right.
Y'all know when you leave a scene after something just happened, you're a potential witness. You're a potential suspect. Right. And from what the lady said who was right there, she said that Jay Prince Jr. and them hopped in the black Sprinter van. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
They didn't hop in the other cars that was trailing them on their way over there, man.
Right, but those ones are the safe ones. You know what I mean? Those are intended to be able to move fast, and I think they're made with a special material too to protect against anything that might be coming at it.
Like, I think it's a level 2 or level 3 plated. That's what I think.
Some sort of...
Yeah, because the windows on Jay Prince Jr. truck, it, like, you can't even, like, if you grab a spark plug, it wouldn't even, like, bust the window out. Like, I want y'all to really take heed to this, man, and look at what's really going on, because it's people sitting back like, why would Jay Prince Jr. and them even like get mad because the video circulated? The video circulated for one reason, because if the video never circulated, nobody would have known that Jay Prince Jr. walked off like that and left that man right there.
There's gonna be a lot of videos that come up because you figure there was at least 40-ish people, they say, around, and then all the cameras from the businesses.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, the Billers and Bowler, that whole place, they got security cameras surrounded it.
Right, but they got them all day long, so all night long, as they were coming and going, they got cuts of everybody. like a clear cut, not a panic cut like they would at the end.
And then one thing that they kept saying in the news, they said that why would they even keep bringing up a dice game, but the argument was about a basketball game?
I think I heard that it was a dice game, and then they were challenging.
They did a one-on-one after the dice game, and Quavo won. And dude got mad because Quavo won after the dice game. So people not sitting there looking like they was at the Billiards and Bowling. It's a whole arcade with the basketball. Like, you got to understand, they thought that they can beat Quavo in the basketball all because of one thing. Because they thought that because he was drunk off the lean, that he wasn't going to win. They was betting 10, 20,000 a hand. Y'all got to look at what's really going on, man, and pay attention to the people who realized sitting back in the background who didn't want to speak up when they saw everybody that ran up on Takeoff, man. And they kept saying, like, hold on, why would Cardi B even say that it was a setup if it wasn't a setup?
I mean, there's a lot of information that's going to come out, but a lot of people are saying that it's possibly because they were watching, they had eyes on him the whole time, and they were right behind him at the end, when anything could have been provoking it, or it could have been intended.
This goes to show that a lot of people don't want to get involved in it, because if you pay attention to RP Duke the Jeweler, because they said that Duke the Jeweler was the same person around Jay Prince and them when that happened. They was around Jay Prince now. Like, it goes to show, like, the magnitude of, like, the people who hating on you and they around you. That's why I say, watch your circle, man. Lil Cam was the one, he was standing behind Takeoff when Takeoff ran up. And I want y'all to know one thing. Jay Prince Jr., you sat there and showed your respect towards Takeoff and the whole Migos by walking over the man. Once you walked over him, it goes to show your respect for him and that you wasn't protecting him. At the end of the day, why was them two dudes waiting behind Takeoff as if they already knew that Takeoff was going to be the one who run in the crowd and try to save Offset? And he was going to be the one that run in the crowd and try to save Quavo. If you really pay attention to it, they already said that dude with the yellow hoodie was the main one. Because after he hit Takeoff, he ran. He ran right to the left side, ran right in the bowling alley. Why was he the only one running? Because everybody thought that the first one came from Buddy with the dreads. Y'all kept watching dude with the dreads. No, dude with the dreads he was actually with the Migos. So y'all got to look at one thing. They sat back and countered. They targeted once Quavo started arguing. They already like surrounded behind. You feel me? They already surrounded behind Takeoff because Takeoff was sitting back, ain't know what was going on, and Jay Prince Jr. was in the middle of the whole thing.
Road. Say y'all he on side the road right here. He can't move, y'all. Let's get him. Oh, the car done shut off. You stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. And that would never have no problem. It's always would get with it now, man. If he has some money, I'll assume. I always would get with this person, get with that person. No, man, I'm in my lane. So why I need this? I don't want to. No, I'm in my lane.
T.I., he was kind of in the wrong for even making the song after he said that he squashed it with him. So if you really look at one thing, this is a revolving door. This is something that we all know for a fact that it could really affect T.I. in the end. And you got to understand, it could basically postpone the whole TV show. Listen to what he said. He the one that kept the beef ongoing. So you gotta really look at...
Robbers don't need to be with thieves. Thieves don't need to be with con man. That's where y'all get it, man. You wake up from your castle, you go cross the railroad tracks, I go cross the railroad tracks. If we bump into each other in the process of us putting game down, what's up? Keep it moving. We dapping and keep moving. We don't stop putting game down.
T.I. talked about him in the song. You got to understand one thing. Charleston White, he know that T.I. sent that message for him. That's why he made the song. And if you really pay attention to it, if they keep his name in the algorithm, it's gonna keep rolling. So you gotta understand, every time they try to like instantly like throw some shade on him and try to make it to where he can't do no shows in Atlanta, y'all gotta look at the fact that he's still gonna be boosting himself up because he's still going live. Y'all gotta understand one thing, man, and if we really realize what's really going on, this is why Boosie left from T.I. house and said, I ain't going back over there. Y'all gotta really look at that, man. They supposed to have a TV show going on right now. Y'all know for a fact that Charleston White already leaked the information that Tootie Raw, he said that he didn't feel comfortable being at T.I. house after this just went on, knowing that Boosie and them ain't even speak out, but T.I. and them spoke out. Listen to what Charleston White just said, y'all.
Let me see your game. Let me see your game. And compare game? No. If the game is meant, then the game go come. No. Man, I don't get it at all. It's like, man, I don't get it. It's like on a daddy. It's on a babysitter. It's like me and you need to get with Kanye. No, I don't. We might have a meeting spot. We meet up at that meeting spot. Or we don't meet up at all.
Right there. And Duke leaned over and said, what's the problem?
Exactly. Like, y'all mad? Y'all like, it, like, you know how Boosie kept on whistling and doing all that? They looking down like, man, the dude even shaking his head. He's shaking his head like, man, this man study taking our money. And you know, person to put on a persona or put on this little face like they ain't mad, but really they jealous. You see what I'm saying? We know this for a fact. We see it all the time. And for a person who already been through those walks of life, you get to spot it quick. For a person who just learning how to do stuff like that, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, they think that you don't notice it quick enough. When just because you don't say nothing, that don't mean. You know, some people let stuff build up. They said that they let that build up, man. They said they let him take all that money and then left with it, put it in the bags. He left with the bags. Instantly, he instantly went to go meet Boosie now. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, and and I'm gonna tell you one thing. That wasn't the first time he was at that game with Boosie now. Remember, if y'all looked at the first video, he was at the game in that same elevator 2 times. You see what I'm saying? With different clothes on. Like, people gotta really pay attention to this, man. Nah, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, people gotta be mindful. You really have to be mindful. Because the same people who sit back and watch this whole situation, man, and wonder like, oh, why this ain't been come out? The reason certain stuff ain't been come out is because these the same people. You feel me? Like, these the same people, man. Boosie know for a fact that he could have avoided that. This what I'm talking about. Right here. This hotel. This the same one.
Is that the picture before the concert?
Ain't nobody. They saying that this is the one where he was right enough finna go in the building. You see the hotel? You see him? Look. You see the dude that he with, right?
Yeah, he ain't by himself.
Come on now. Did they do something to them too? Come on now. He not by himself. He taking a picture with one of the guys. Like I said on this channel from the beginning, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. He with somebody the whole time. Like, come on, man.
The person that's taking the picture.
Exactly. And who's taking the picture? It's the girl again. Come on now.
How come we don't see no videos or no pictures of her? She at least put her face in or something.
Hey, boy, they don't want to show old girl, boy. They don't want to show old girl on no pictures. You feel me? They don't want her face out there, boy. Because it was a backdoor situation that went on over here. Hit the like button if y'all think he was backdoored. He trusted too many people out there, boy, because he came out there with somebody and they end up saying, yeah. Remember, Boosie said they went to the car. I told y'all this like 5 minutes ago. Rewind this video. Rewind this live so you can hear me saying that. Like this video, share this video to Facebook or whatever. Hey, look, he was with somebody the whole time, y'all. And am I tweaking? Come on now.
So do you think they had something to do with it as well? Because they ain't been named, they didn't get hit, touched. The female ain't been brought up. I mean, as far as her face, what her name is, nobody know nothing about who he was with.
Exactly. Don't act like he was by himself. And then whole time, come to find out, he was. You see how everything it make it seem like he was by himself. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But then look at this. I'm finna show y'all something. Show y'all something, man. Cause this sad, man. This sad, boy. And they say Duke was the main one who was supplying them with the Bugattis and the VVS's and the, you feel me, emerald cuts. You feel me? He didn't make the princess cut diamonds only because he liked the Bugattis because they worth more. Hey, I want y'all to really look at what's going on, man. That man out there, boy. That man out there, boy. That man was out there with somebody. And if I go out of town and I don't want everybody in my business, I'm gonna have my girl and one of my homies who I know who will instantly get down with me. You feel me? Anybody do that because you from the hood. He from the hood, so he thinks just like us. If y'all think Duke from the hood and he was backdoor to set up or something, boy, hit the like button. It's crazy because ain't nobody coming out with this information. And when y'all hear somewhere else, just be like, okay, we know where this came from. Hey, at the end of the day, we already know me and my man's on here, man. We just solved something. You feel me? Again. Boy, at the end of the day, we know this, man. We know this for a fact, boy. And people not being mindful and taking this into consideration or taking full initiative and holding themselves accountable for basically thinking that somebody was capping. If y'all think this cap, hit the like button. If y'all think that Duke was with somebody, as we can see, look, come on now. He was with people, man. Come on, if y'all think that Duke, man, like they ain't even mentioning nobody he was with, and Boosie didn't want to name him. He just said they. You feel me?
It's crazy, man. You know, because we don't know who's really into play with this. We don't know
exactly.
Really
all you know is the people who he came out there with and for.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
then it makes Boosie bad because you know he was trailing him. He followed him, you know what I'm saying, to the concert. He was supposed to be making jewelry from Boosie. So it just looks bad on Boosie.
It looks bad on Boosie because it makes it seem like it was a BD. You feel me? A backdoor. You feel me? Like, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that I was rocking with Boosie, man, and you gotta understand, boy, can't take nobody down from the land and think ain't nobody finna talk about it on phone now. We don't get down like that, straight up. At the end of the day, boy, they backdoor folks. We ain't trying to have that happen, boy. We trying to keep the peace, man. We trying to realize, make it to where people and get money, boy. Do what you do, get money, boy. Like, stop involved. Like, if Boosie wasn't implicated in so many things, I'm not gonna even go into detail because I don't want to, you feel me, be all, you know, we don't know, you feel me? Like, you gotta understand that Boosie, like, you brought this upon yourself and then you get pulled over, making it be known that it's just, you saying what you gonna do to the, you feel me? I ain't gonna say their name, but you saying what you gonna do to the people. You feel me? Like, how you mad at your own fans because they not rocking with you because evidently it's something with the Duke. You feel me?
Yeah. But then you gotta look at it like this too. Like Boosie was the first one to spoke out. Like I ain't had nothing to do with it. That's me too.
Oh, he is.
Like if a murder come down over here in Lexington, Kentucky, and it was in my surroundings, I'm gonna speak up, bruh. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I don't know who did it. I ain't snitching, but I ain't have nothing to do with it. You feel me?
Yeah, but as soon as you do that, you just put your name on that dotted line, boy. Anybody from the streets know that. As soon as you open your mouth without a lawyer, boy, and then look, you know how many cases I done saw get beat and fought, and a person went in there and literally used the tactic.